Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Unahi really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy Skriniar is a true powerhouse defender of real pedigree, Peter. Someone who can make a great defensive leader, being so imposing physically and indeed tactically. I suppose he could be smoother in one-on-ones, but he's still an excellent all-round defender.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
He's got full. Goal! 2, and we've barely begun here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Unahi spread it left. Brahim Diaz.
Oh, well played, well played.
Ribery. Tries to play it through. Played out to the left flank. Looking to play him in. Now Ribery! Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here with Ziyech.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Gullit.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
En-Nesyri.
Over to the left.
It's a searching pass.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Morocco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chance, surely! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's got away. And here's Brahim Diaz. Shapes to shoot. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Marquinhos.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh,
that looks a cracking ball.
Van de Ven
with a fine tackle.
Well, that has not gone well. Unahi.
That was lovely, that.
Tries a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, super find. Very nicely done. And he's in on goal.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That looks a good ball through.
finish? Has another go! And he should have made it 4.
Marquinhos really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Corner number 2 then. Cristiano Ronaldo! And somehow he kept it out. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hakimi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ribery does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pullet has it out wide and in space. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Marquinhos. Takes a shot! And that's off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mazraoui. And it's Amrabat. Hakimi. And it's Mazraoui. Strong running down that left flank. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. Out to the left it goes. Brahim Diaz delivers. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Climbs up big! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Aguirre. Unahi. Ziyech. Morocco finding their passes. That's a good run down the left. And that is a little undercooked. Bullet played through into space. Played in deep. Aguirre tries to clear. Throw in. Serginho's terrific header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Skriniar proves too strong, too smart. That's been slipped through. Can he finish? And it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still...
And the finish! Oh, taken with style! Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
This is the time you need that pace.
Unahi. Front-footed pressing going on here. That's good pressure, good intensity. It's Gerrard! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's neat. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mazraoui. It's gone for a throw-in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Stood up well to him there. Mazraoui calmly anticipates. Brahim Diaz. And Unahi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ziyech. Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far. He's found the way through. Elects to cross. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Mazraoui swings it across. Ribéry. Gerrard. Oh, they can break here. Iniesta going full tilt down the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Serves up a... Oh, smashing header! And that is a truly outstanding save. Barcelona have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Nicely spread. Ball swung in. Aguirre with the clearance. Nice interception, well timed. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Unahi. Aimed beyond the defence. Hakimi. And he's being shifted off it. Could try cutting inside here. Cross from Hakimi. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Serginho. Iniesta looking to run onto it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Unahi. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Barcelona get their fourth corner. Iniesta goes short. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they are cruising away. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because...
Cristiano Ronaldo!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. And this is Ribéry. Chance for a shot! Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And it's Amrabat. Spread out to the left. Morocco could have here their final chance. Ziyech plays it short. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ronaldinho shot, surely! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Oh, sweet feet.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Keane. Tonali. Calafiori. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Raul.
Such good technique.
Now here's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Barella, Italy looking to pass their way through. This looks promising. Udogi puts a cross in. And he's been shifted off it. Calafiori. Barella. Now it's Raspadori. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Politano. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Keane. That's tidy. And here's Politano. Gets a good foot in there. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Keane. He's got away. Hoisted in. That's a decent clearance. Tries to play it through. Well, nicely intercepted. He's Raspadori! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Raspadori actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking to play him in. Calafiori. Locatelli. Now it's Keane. Out to the left it goes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Udogi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. How very smart. He just got it right.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There's the delivery. Bastoni attempts a clearance. Has a look and plays it forward. Tonali. Pass somewhat off target. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tonali. That's a good ball out wide. Looking for the run. Barella takes a shot! They've scored! And right on half-time, that is telling. That was easy, almost. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Out towards the flank. Raspadori. Locatelli. Over to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Scholes going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodri. Ronaldinho does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Keane knocks it into space, thinks about the shot. Politano. And it's Tonali. Almost an hour gone. Barella.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind.
Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
That could spell trouble. He's picked his way through. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Tonali. Barella shifted it to the flank. And it's Barella. Now Tonali. He's tried one! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. Now it's Keane. Mitoma quietly revving up. Raspadori. And that has been slung wide. And he welcomes it in. He goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Politano pinches it off him. Wriggles his way through. Toma. Ball driven towards the far post.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's worked it through. Ronaldinho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Great defending, strong and determined. Keane. Now it's Tonali. Udogi in acres of space out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Keane, and a chance! And it's Barella. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Barella. Played in by Barella. Toure getting this one clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's away. Showing good feet. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Now it's Riquelme. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Back in once more.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Opts for safety.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto because he's so quick and agile, and his ability to twist and turn at top speed really does give him the edge in those crowded areas. I think he'll be his team's go-to guy when they're looking to counter too.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time.
Now this could be a chance. He's got away, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi.
Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Loose ball now, and there's a chance.
Cruyff! Goal! Barcelona! And just like that, he hits 50. What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Griezmann.
Oh, look at the space here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Now it's Cruyff.
Spread it left.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Gabriel
Can get it clear.
and that's gone route one.
Neymar.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
McKennie defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice sequence of passes this. Messi does really well to win the ball there.
Great ball if he can get there.
Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot!
He's in a great position here. And here's Luis. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Cruyff.
Looking understandably energised after his goal.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Bruno Guimaraes.
Danilo.
Savinho.
Ball is over the line. Marquinhos.
And Gabriel. And it's Carlos Augusto.
That could spell trouble.
Looking for the run.
Well, played right into his path.
He's shoots!
It's there!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's had it taken off him. That has been slung wide. Bruno Guimaraes. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And we have our very first corner. Griezmann goes short. Now it's Griezmann. Cross goes in there. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Danilo. Savinho to Douglas Luiz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And the cutback. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Cruyff, who's on a run down the left wing. Messi. And it's Cruyff. Now, who's going to be first to this? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Guimaraes spread out to the left. And that could set him on his way. Face to face with the keeper. Serves up a cross. Pedro Neto. That is ended up in no man's land. Savinho. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. He's got space in the area. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aimed beyond the defence. Savinho providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Suarez had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
It's Griezmann! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Joelinton. Out to the right. Savinho.
Oh, really well played.
That's a good run he's making there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Douglas Luiz. Can he spark a counter here? He's looking wide. Decent progress down the left. Gabriel. Joelinton. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Pedro Neto. Savinho. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Out to the left it goes. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. João Pedro. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Joelinton finds himself offside. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Marquinhos. And it's Douglas Luiz.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Neymar gets into some space. Now there's a fine ball. No way through, so back it comes. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Cruyff, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. And he's had it nicked away. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that has not gone well.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
Is it most people's lists of great number 10? Here's the header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
That's a good ball out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Chanatip. Barcelona, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Mendes wins the duel this time. Roberto Carlos. And he's there to retrieve it.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Chanatip. Nicely spread. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a promising position. He is through here.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
They've played it short. Opts to play it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chanatip. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Chanatip. Flings it across. And the keeper beats it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's Roberto Carlos! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Shot at goal! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Barcelona got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Played in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And it's Mendes. He shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos! Gets good distance on it. Crosses it in. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Chanatip. He's got away. Great vision. Chanatip. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's been slipped through. Takes a shot! And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Distributed tidily. Chanatip. Iniesta. It's Rui Costa. He was under real pressure there. Can he get it through? Played in by Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's been caught napping. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be the first time.
And Beckham! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's fabulous. Iniesta crosses. Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chanatip. Couldn't squeeze it through. Played out to the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Look at the space here. Oh, good-looking ball. Out to the left it goes. Beckham going vertical.
Thailand really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Beckham. He's picked his way through. Now the delivery. He's got two. No mistake. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. And here's Iniesta. Iniesta crosses. And they're quick to get it back. Mendes receives it in a wide position. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Rui Costa. Oh, that's nice. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now, can they get him away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? He won't be happy with that one. And the shot! It's a... Can he finish? He is desperate to get on. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasion. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Beckham, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Beckham with the cross. Malaysia are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. Beckham. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Now that looks a decent ball. He has Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Malaysia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now this could be a chance. Over to the left, and it's Beckham. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from... It's Ibrahimovic! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, sweet feet. He's on it, can he get away? And the finish! Vitinha. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Played back into the centre. Turns back here, probably the best option. Aimed beyond the defence. There will be a throw-in. Beckham. Rui Costa. Vitinha running with the ball. Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. Played in by... Up he goes! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And this is Iniesta. Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
And he shoots! Rui Costa. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's made its way to him. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's pulled back. And that's been well dealt with. Ibrahimovic. Vitinha played out towards the right wing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gently done.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found a way through. Cafu. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out wide, played back in. Could move up a gear here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, that's been intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Rijkaard gets it away. That's a lovely pass. Shapes to shoot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Substitution from the
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's not an especially good pass, that. Not the most convincing of passes. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Has a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos. Vitinha cuts it out. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. He's picked his way through. Beckham with the cross. He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross from Cafu. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's another good win of the ball. Iniesta! He's scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance! And the
ball's come... Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for options for movement. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That is good alertness. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Thinks about the shot. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Iniesta, good strong midfield running here. Fired deep towards, he rises! Against the crossbar! And that is high.
Substitution for Malaysia, number 12.
So here comes the substitution.
9, coming on the field, number 11, number 20.
That has been slung wide. He's looking wide. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that has not gone well. Decent chance! It's there! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Rui Costa. There he goes. It's Rui Costa! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Played out to the right. Played in deep. Cleared without hesitation. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vitinha. And the number on the board is 3. That looks a good ball through. And this is Roberto Carlos. Climbs up big! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona just a thrill to win. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nicely spread. Beckham, and that's aimed into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. Endo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kubo, he's away! Decent chance! That has been knocked clear. That's a good... And the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook the engine of this team. This guy, Wataru Endo. He's an effective shield, we know that, in front of the defence. That's his job. Always keeping a solid structure to things. But he becomes the constant, the power when others are drifting in and out of form at times. He has to maintain a level that always gets him close to a yellow card, but he does well to avoid them. And he's key in this team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Well read, nice interception. Ibrahimovic, it's a really well-measured ball. Beckham, showing good feet. Cafu, an instinctive delivery.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He has a look up. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to pass it through. Iniesta is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Cross in, terrific header! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. Kubo. Barcelona do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
Minamino. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Japan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And here's Kubo. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. Rui Costa wins the duel this time.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Minamino. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Rui Costa! And it's come back out to him. It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And they can counter here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Engages and forces him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rui Costa. Now that looks a decent ball. Minamino! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save.
There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has been slung wide. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rui Costa goes steaming forward, and he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Nice sequence of passes, this. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's made its way to him. Iniesta does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Out to the right. Japan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Mitoma. Well, nicely intercepted. To Kamada. Looking for the run. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Now it's Beckham. He's found a way through. It's a throw-in. Cafu. Ito. Mitoma. And it's Minamino. He has found the way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ito. Now Mitoma. Ito. Japan finding their passes. Now Mitoma tries to play it through. Minamino picks it up out wide.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 10.
Cleared away.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
He's on it, can he get away? And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Oh, shooting chance! Barcelona are closing in on a comfortable win. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Danger averted for now. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Takes a shot! In for the pieces! Just too high. Endo. Oh, good-looking ball. Played out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Beckham with the cross. And that has been knocked clear.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. And the number on the board is 3. Minamino has it in a wide position. No outsmarting him this time. Rui Costa is the team's great visionary. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. A heavy challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Iniesta claiming the match.